Bunny, I would like to personally welcome you and welcome my friend John Angelo of All Facets Gemological Corporation for our first day of the ninth annual Antique and Estate Jewelry event here at the Gold Mine. We are excited. We do this once a year, every year, and we host my friend who comes down from New York, to visit and display a wonderful collection. John, it is so good to have you with
Pleasure to
us.
be here, Bill.
Yes, we were excited about your visit, as we always are.
It's always a pleasure to visit you and your wonderful staff and visit Goldie, the store mascot.
Well, Goldie certainly loves John. She recognized him the minute he came in the door this morning. It was wonderful. So, if you're watching today on one of our various social networks, what's going on? What's all the excitement about? If you've driven by the gold mine, you see the banners. You've heard us talking about our ninth annual estate jewelry event for weeks now. Perhaps you got our postcard in the mail. Okay, this is your opportunity to quite literally own a piece of history. What do I mean? We have jewelry items that John has so graciously brought down to our store that are literally 100, 200 years old. You could literally be owning a piece of a famous celebrity that once was the caretaker of this. John and I often talk about these pieces, how you become a caretaker.
Yes, exactly. That was one of the things that one of my former clients, Elizabeth Taylor, used to tell me. We are only custodians of these items, and she was a great custodian. That's for sure.
And that brings up another point. John is actually here this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Affectionately, we know John as the jewelry curator to the stars. Who are some of the folks that you've worked with?
Well, the list goes on and on. Real movie stars at that time. Miss Taylor was one of them. Her Serene Highness, Princess Grace of Monaco. Merle Oberon, who was a wonderful actress of the 30s and 40s. Ava Gardner, which was a North Carolina girl.
Yes.
Just some of the people that I worked with back in the day.
Amazing. So you could get to see some of the actual pieces that several celebrities and high profile clients have owned. And this is your opportunity to take one home. You could drive 50 miles in either direction and not see a curated collection, one of the items that's actually here. And we're going to let John talk about this piece. It's a beautiful Art Deco ring, I do believe.
Yeah, yes, indeed. These were very popular during the era for people that actually could afford them back in the day. Each one was made individually. Jewelers at that time bought what we call in the trade melange, which were different cuts of stones, different sizes of stones, and they made rings to fit whatever merchandise in raw material that they had. So no two are exactly alike. They don't exist because lots of them were destroyed during the 60s and 70s when people had a passion for resetting them. Today, what has survived has become rarer and rarer. This one is lovely with the small caliber cut sapphires on the side and a diamond encrusted top. The stones are set in mill grain settings. Again, all handmade. The workmanship does not exist today. And if you could afford it, to make it, it would be so costly.
Well, it's certainly a pleasure to have pieces just like this in our store. And we have a lot of people travel great distances to come to our event. Right now, even as we're filming right this moment, the store is full. So we can't stay too long. We're going to have to actually work. So we have a good crowd out here today. So stop by and see us. We will be here each day. Well, Thursday, Friday, we're here from 9 until 5. Saturday, 9 until 1. We're going to queue up another piece that we're excited to show you. This is I believe, a ruby and diamond necklace that you're not going to find just anywhere.
No, it's quite effective. This one is sleek. It can be worn. Actually, you could wear this every day. It's not that effective, but by the same token, the stones are so lively. They're small, square cut rubies, genuine rubies, not lab grown. with small little diamond surrounds. The entire necklace is completed in the rear with diamonds. A lovely piece, and you would see this kind of thing that is very versatile. It can be drawn worn up and worn down, depending on the occasion. And these are the kind of things that I like to have brought to Bill's collection to make sure his client base is satisfied.
Well, you do a great job of doing that. Ruby and diamond necklaces like this, absolutely beautiful. You cannot find this just anywhere, only during our 9th annual estate jewelry event that is going on right now. I see what you two are up to. Tanya is off the camera right now, but she's doing a great job helping us. And there are pins. A lot of people ask, do you have antique pins? We have pins, we have rings, we have necklaces, bracelets. This morning, if you were looking down our store Facebook page, you probably noticed a complete, just gorgeous selection of diamond tennis bracelets that here again, we're privileged to show you here at the Gold Mine this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So let me pull this pin up. Oh my! Tell us about
that.
this.
That is one of my very special pieces. This was made during the era of Queen Victoria. The diamonds are all rose-cut diamonds, and the sapphires and rubies are also rose-cut. What makes this so unique is it is what's known as an intremulant brooch. Those wings move and vibrate. As the pin is being worn, they flutter. And again, back in the day, the clothing was so elaborate that ladies of the era wanted the jewelry to stand out, and it did. This is extremely rare to have survived almost 200 years.
Amazing. So if you would like to see something like that, stop by the Gold Mine today. We're here till 5 o'clock. Meet John. We're going to show you one more piece and give Tanya just a moment to cue that up. But this is just a sampling, a taste, if you will, of probably 3 6-foot showcases full of antique and estate jewelry, anywhere from 20, 30, 40, up to 200 years old. Your opportunity to be the next caretaker for something, your chance to own a piece of history. Now, this ring, let's pull that up. It looks like rose gold, John.
Yes, it is rose gold. Again, this is a Victorian piece. This particular style was made at infinitum. Many, many, many times during that era, people would use these as engagement rings. Again, many of them did not survive because the stones were taken out during the passion of resetting during the 70s and 80s. And stones were, again, at that point devalued. But the ones that did survive are very, very sought after. We actually have several of them out there in different sizes and different weights and diamonds.
Gorgeous pieces. Friends, you heard it from the jewelry curator to the stars. The man that brought the collection here to Hudson, North Carolina. Make sure you stop by today, tomorrow, or Saturday. You can talk to John. He'll tell you about stories of working with some wonderful clients, such as Elizabeth Taylor. And maybe, just maybe, you could own one of these high-profile celebrities' pieces. Well, there you have it. This is Diamond Bill Warren saying, hey, stop by. We'd love to see you during our 9th annual Antique and Estate Jewelry Show here at the Gold Mine. Take great care. We'll see you soon.